I'm about to take a loan against my Moonbird, and I'm going to use that money to stack. And my hope is that Ethereum prices grow and Bitcoin prices grow enough to pay down the loan. Worst case scenario, I'll have to close the stack wallet and repay the loan with money out of pocket. But what this does for me is it gives me the ability to use some of the value that I have in my NFT to do something instead of just watching the price go up and down. So you see right now, if I wanted to repay the loan, I have to pay $3,172, but I have 60 days to repay it. Oh, I could refinance. Oh, that's awesome. So repayment, okay, so I could pay down partially. That's pretty cool. Well, I could refinance to a different loan. That's what that means, I think. Okay, so if I ever want to repay the loan, I come in here and make repayment. Okay, so the next step is, let me make sure the money comes to my wallet. Bam, $3,000. I borrowed $3,000 against my Moonbird NFT. The next step is I'm going to send that to my stack wallet, and I'm going to stack this 3,000 and turn it into 10,000. And let's see what happens to the market over the next 60 days. And did this trade benefit me or cost me $172 of interest? Worst case scenario, if the NFT goes down to like $1,000, I just don't repay the loan and I buy the NFT back. So this person is risking $3,000 for an $8,000 NFT, which right now is pretty hot, and I bought it years ago, so I did not expect this to happen. But when it did, I said, you know what, this is the opportunity I wanted when I bought it. I bought it because I thought NFTs are going to be an asset that you can borrow off of. And as I speak about all the time on my channel, borrowing is how people build wealth. So if I have an asset that someone will let me borrow off of, and that asset can grow in value over time, let's say hopefully one day this asset is worth $1 million, and I can borrow off this asset instead of just looking at it and one day possibly selling it. It's much better to borrow, build wealth. All right, so let's see the next step. I'm going to stack it. All right, so I'm going to copy the address of this wallet. This is a small wallet I've just been playing around with. It's one of my testing wallets. But what I'll do is I'll add it to this. Where remember, we already had $163 in here. Let's see what happens. So when I brought the money over, there's a bridge fee that cost me $27. So that's going to eat into what I owe again. Okay, so now I'm going to stack invest only. Okay, 7,000. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add 7,400 to the 2,000, and we're going to hope that the Bitcoin and Ethereum price goes up over time enough for me to repay the loan and make some money. Okay, so stacking it. Okay, now we're going to deposit now. Boom, 10,000. Okay, so we just turned $3,000 loan into $10,000 of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's going to slowly dollar cost average that into Bitcoin and Ethereum for me. Now, my overall hope is the $10,000 grows enough to cover that interest payment. So right now the interest payment is, the repayment amount is $3,172. So all I have to hope for is a gain of 2% on the $10,000, and that will already make my investment worth it. But I think I can get more than that over the next 60 days. And again, now I just use value that was hidden in an NFT. This NFT could go up in value. And if it does, I could do it again. I'll pay back the loan, take more of a loan, and invest more. And this is how Stack can be used to grow assets. So not only do I have an NFT worth $8,000 right now, it's worth about $8,200 right now. I have $3,000 working for me as at 10. So this one asset for $8,000 has me holding $18,000 worth of assets. Yes, one asset can go down, one asset can go up, both assets can go down, but now that's $18,000 of wealth building potential. And that's the power of Stack. If you want to learn how to do this and use your money twice, sign up for the free community or go to stackit.ai/guide to learn more. Link is in the description.